So one of the best things that I seen at D23 was the Secret Invasion trailer. I've been very, very critical and very openly spoken about the MCU and the current direction that they're going in. Ever since Phase 4 started, I just felt like we were going on this downward spiral toward what I just don't like what they're doing. And I just don't like their current projection, their path that they're on. But Secret Invasion really kind of turned that around for me personally. And I really, really enjoyed the trailer because it looked like something that they're taking more seriously. That it isn't gonna be filled of ha-ha jokes and just slapstick comedy. That is gonna be a real espionage spy thriller, much like we had in Winter Soldier. And that is something that I think the MCU has really been lacking lately, is the sense of danger, the sense of weight, the sense of almost like consequences of these characters' actions. Secret Invasion, the storyline within the comic books, is pretty heavy and pretty awesome. The fact that several of our characters that we thought were our characters were actually Skrulls hidden on Earth. Now, how much of that is actually going to be adapted into this series from the comic books, we don't know. It could be just Secret Invasion by name only, and they're going to go and use only very, very small details as liberties into this series. That's very, very possible. We've seen this before with stuff like Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Civil War, So we really know that they can easily just take liberties on this thing. But when it comes to this trailer in particular, it looks like they're actually going to have a decent amount of seriousness going on, a lot of intrigue on what's going to happen. I don't know what the actual story is, and to be honest with you, I'm a little upset as a fan that they really haven't built up to this all that much, other than Captain Marvel, having Skrulls with introducing within the Captain Marvel movie, and then post-credit scene we see some Skrulls show up in Spider-Man Far From Home. We really don't have that much context going into Secret Invasion, no real build up. I remember when Secret Invasion first happened, I remember that someone killed Elektra and she turned into a Skrull, and like, oh my gosh, she's a Skrull. And that kind of catapulted into what Secret Invasion was. And I believe it was I think it was a 6-part, 8-part miniseries story event for Marvel. And I just don't see the lead up for this show within the MCU as of right now. I could be wrong. Maybe they're going to do something, and maybe Secret Invasion was a build up this entire time. We see a lot of very familiar faces coming in, a lot of people that, we've seen previously that were in other movies. So, I mean, it could really go either way, but I'm super excited the fact that Sam Jackson's coming back. We got Kobe Smulders coming back. Those are the two that I'm most excited for, because it felt like in Phase 3 and definitely in Phase 4 that these characters just were sidelined. And Nick Fury is a very important character within the Marvel Universe, not just the MCU, but the Marvel Universe. And to have him sidelined through almost all of Phase 4 up until now, I just feel like that's a real letdown as fans. Like, we want to see what this character is doing. The fact that he played a very, very minimal part, in fact, no part in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, is really disappointing. The fact that he has a post-credit scene in Infinity War where he launches the beeper for Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, I'm sorry, she used to be Miss Marvel back in the day, and the fact that he showed up at the end at a funeral, like, I was really disappointed in that. I want to see more Sam Jackson. It's not like it's hard to get Sam Jackson, because any movie in the world can get Sam Jackson in their movie. Like, Sam Jackson's the type of actor that says yes to pretty much everything. So the fact that Marvel's not using him as much as I feel like they should be is real disappointing. But hopefully Secret Invasion turns that around. Really looking forward to what they're going to be doing with this series. Hopefully it has that intrigue. Hopefully there's a lot of like ooh and ah moments. And hopefully there's some things that actually turn this phase upside down, or whatever phase is going to be in. Hopefully it turns the MCU back around this corner to where we can get more of these serious content, and we're not just getting, She-Hulk twerking or any of this other nonsense bullshit that Disney just seems to be force feeding us now because they think that's what we want. Madison with a Y and 2 N's, because that's a thing now. So anyway, that's all I have. I thought Secret Invasion stole the whole Marvel scene over at D23. D23 was for the most part a letdown. I thought the Star Wars stuff well outweighed the Marvel stuff, and the fact that we got no casting for Fantastic Four, I just thought was what's going on. We really didn't get anything over in the Marvel side other than really Secret Invasion was the only thing that really stood out to me, and I was like, okay, that was awesome. Let's see what you guys do moving forward. And other than that, it was just a couple announcements of stuff we pretty much already knew, but it was just kind of like, oh, here it is. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But Secret Invasion looks awesome. I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Smash that like and subscribe button. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion. Later, guys.